Dear students, all are welcome to our chemistry online class. In last class, I discussed what is chemical kinetics and rate of the reaction. What is rate of the reaction? It's a change in molar concentration of any one of the reactant or product per unit time. So there I discussed the two type of example. In one example, stoichiometric coefficient of all the reactant and product are same, Hg plus Cl2 giving rise to HgCl2. Here the molar 1 mole of Hg, 1 mole of Cl2, 1 mole of HgCl2. See, these stoichiometric coefficient are same. Then you can give the rate in any one of the reactant and product, that will be same. So here how do you write? Rate is equal to minus means decreasing concentration. So reactant change in molar concentration of Hg divided by delta T is equal to minus delta Cl2 divided by delta T is equal to plus delta HgCl2 divided by delta T. So here the rate of disappearance of Hg is equal to rate of disappearance of Cl2 is equal to rate of appearance of HgCl2. All are same. So I have given one more example, 2Hi giving rise to H2 plus Cl2. Here the rate of disappearance of Hg is not equal to rate of appearance of H2 or Cl2. Stoichiometric coefficient are different. Here 2 mole of Hi react with 1 mole, 2 mole of Hi gives a 1 mole of H2 and 1 mole of Cl2. Then how do you write the rate here? Here rate is equal to minus, you have to divide the stoichiometric coefficient, minus of delta Hi divided by delta T is equal to plus delta H2 divided by delta T is equal to plus delta I2 divided by delta T. See what it shows? The rate of disappearance of Hi is half of the rate of appearance of H2. That's all. Suppose you have given the rate of disappearance of the Hi is X moles per liter per second. Then rate of appearance of H2 is half. So you are asked to calculate the rate of appearance of H2. So then you have to do the rate of disappearance of appearance of H2 is half of rate of disappearance of Hi. So this is, see, how do you equate? By dividing by its stoichiometric coefficient. That you have to know. You are able to calculate. Suppose molar concentration of the reactant at T1 minute is X and at T2 minute is X1 and X2. Then change in molar concentration is what? X2 minus X1 and time taken is what? T2 minus T1. So we have to divide it to get that value. So after that, I discussed the two more things, average rate and instantaneous rate. What is average rate? See there delta by delta T. This is showing the average at a period of time delta T. If delta T is tends to 0, then how do you write? Minus delta small by delta T. This is instantaneous rate. This is average rate. When a time is tends to 0, approaches to 0, then the capital delta T becomes small delta T and capital delta R becomes small delta. So this is what the average rate and instantaneous rate. After that, we shall move to another thing is the factor influencing on rate of the reaction. So, see already in the study, what is chemical kinetics? Chemical kinetics is what? It deals with the rate of the reaction. And second thing is the most important is factor influence on rate, influence with rate of reaction. Factor influence with the rate of reaction. See, for any given reaction, this depends upon three factors: concentration. Second one is temperature. Third one is catalyst. For any given reaction, the reaction is depends upon the nature of the reactant, nature of the solvent, and physical state. All are there. For given reaction, suppose on the reaction ಕೊಟ್ಟ ಮೇಲೆ ಅದರ reactant ಮತ್ತೆ product experimental ಇದು physical state solvent alla onde iddaga it depends upon the three factors: concentration of the reactants, temperature and catalyst. We shall discuss one by one how the rate of the reaction is depends upon concentration, after that temperature, after that catalyst. First we shall discuss how the rate of the reaction is dependent on concentration. Dependence. A dependence of rate on concentration. See how the rate is depends upon. Any reaction you take, it depends upon the concentration of one or more reactant or product. ಯಾವುದೇ ರಿಯಾಕ್ಷನ್ ನೋಡಿ ಜಾಸ್ತಿ not in 100%. How it is depends? It's not a simple expression. For a simple expression, you cannot express this one. So therefore, we need a rate law. A rate law represents the how the rate of the reaction is depends on the concentration of the reactant or concentration of the reactant. Or even some case it depends upon the concentration of the product also. The rate law is an expression. So that means it's called rate law or rate expression or velocity expression also called rate expression or rate law expression. See, rate law is what? So it is a rate that it gives the relation between the rate of the reaction in terms of concentration of the reactant. See, I write one example here. Just A2A plus B giving rise to a product C. It's a product. See, this is the one general equation. Suppose, see, how do you write the rate law? See, rate law you can write by only what? By doing an experiment. Now, even a rate law ನೋಡಿ ನಾವು balance chemical equation ನೋಡಿ we cannot write the rate law. See, how do you do? By experiment. Suppose you double the concentration of A. ಒಂದು reaction ಅಲ್ಲಿ A the concentration double ಮಾಡಿ. Rate to double ಆಯ್ತಂದ್ರೆ how do you write the rate expression? Rate is proportional to concentration of A to the power of 1. Suppose you double the concentration, reaction is double. That means it's simply the rate of the reaction is simply that depends upon what? The first power of the molar concentration of the reactant. So in second case you have the B. Suppose you double the concentration of B, then rate is proportional to rate is increases to 4 times. Rate is increases to 4 times. Then you have to write B to the power of 2. B ಅನ್ನ 2B ಮಾಡಿದ್ರೆ 4 ಟೈಮ್ ಆಗ್ತದೆ. B to the power of 2. Simple. Then how do you write the rate expression? The rate is proportional to A to the power of 1, B to the power of 2. This is called rate law. Rate expression. So this 1 and 2 indicates how rate is of the reaction is depends upon the concentration of A and B. If you double the concentration, it is doubles. If you double the concentration of B, it is increases 4 times. It means so then you will write rate is equal to K. It's a proportionality constant. K. A to the power of 1 and B to the power of 2. This is called rate expression or rate law. See, how do you get the rate law? You cannot write the rate law by simply by looking the balance chemical equation. Balance chemical equation and no rate law ಬರಲಿಕ್ಕೆ ಆಗುದಿಲ್ಲ. You have to conduct an experiment on the basis of experimental result. You have to write a rate expression. I think it's clear. So I write one hypothetical equation. Another hypothetical. So suppose you have AB plus BB giving rise to CC plus DD. So what is this one? A, B reactant, C and D are product. A, B, C, D are the stoichiometric coefficient. Now, you have conducted the experiment. Then you have written the rate is proportional to the A to the power of X and B to the power of 1. Or rate is equal to A into A to the power of X and B to the power of 1. So K is what is K? It's a rate constant or specific reaction rate. So we shall discuss this later. X and Y are the powers given to A and B respectively. What is this X and Y represent? How the reaction rate is sensitive on the concentration of A and concentration of B. See, X may and Y may be 0, it may be fraction, it may be 1, it may be 2, it may be 3, or it may be negative also. Sometimes increase in concentration of the reactant, it may decreases the rate of the reaction, then it becomes negative. It may be 0 also. So here X and Y may or may not same to A and B. Some cases it may be same to A and B. Some cases it may be different. So here this is called a rate expression. Rate expression relates the rate is given the what is the rate law? The rate of the reaction. It's an expression. It's an expression which expresses the what? The rate of the reaction in terms of molar concentration of the reactant. The rate of the reaction is given in terms of molar concentration of the reactant. Each concentration term is raised to the power which may or may not same to the stoichiometric coefficient. If X may equal to A or may not equal to A also. In some case it may equal to A. So this is called a rate law or rate expression. How do you obtain this reaction? How do you obtain this expression? Just by doing an experiment. You cannot write this rate expression by balance of chemical equation. Balance of chemical equation and a node you cannot write in Berlin. So I will write one example here. See how do you obtain this one? Suppose you have reaction 2NO2 plus O2 giving rise to 2NO plus O2 giving rise to 2NO. This is a reaction. This is suppose the experiment, if you are conducted the experiment, one experiment, the molar concentration of NO, molar concentration of O2 and rate. Molar concentration moles per liter. See molar moles per liter, moles per liter. Rate in a moles per liter per second. Sorry. In the first experiment, you have taken this 0.30. The both the NO and O2 we have taken the 0.30 mole, 0.30 mole. Rate is found to be 0.096. 0.096 moles per liter per second. ಎಷ್ಟಾಗ್ತದೆ 1 ಸೆಕೆಂಡ್ ನಲ್ಲಿ ಇಷ್ಟು ರೇಟ್. Second experiment, what you have done? You have double the concentration of NO. You have double the concentration of NO concentration and double one 60. And keep the concentration of O the same. The rate is going to be 0.38. In a third case, you keep the molar concentration of NO is same and double the concentration of O2. The rate is going to be 0.192. So these are the experimental. You have done 3 experiments. You can write one more experiment also. If you double the concentration of both 0.60 and rate is going to be 0.768. Look at this result. Then how do you write the rate expression? So first experiment, we have taken both the 0.30 and the rate is going to be 0.9. And in the second experiment, what you have done? You double the concentration. You double the concentration of NO and keep the mole same and rate is increases to where rate is going to be 0.38. You have to find out how many times the rate is increasing. So 0.384 divided by 0.96. 0.096. How many times? 0.096. 4 times. So you can write like this also. The R on the first reaction. The rate is what? K into molar NO to the ratio of X and O to ratio of Y. This is the, we don't know what is X and Y. What we are interested, we are going to find out what is X and Y. So this first case. Second case, you have double the R2. R2 is equal to, R2 is equal to what? K into NO. You have double 2NO raised to X and O2 raised to Y. This is the second expression. Here, you look at this one. The rate is what? First case it's a 0.96 point. Second case it's a 0.384. You divided this by this. You divide 0.384 divided by 0.096 is equal to what? The K. So you have to divide by the K cancels. NOx cancel and O to Y cancel. What you get? 2 to the power of X. 2 to the power of X. Okay. So for X is equal to what? X is equal to 2 to the power of X is equal to this. If one dividing, you get 4. X is equal to 2. Therefore, what is this X here? Here, X in this expression, X is equal to 2. X is equal to 2. So, you look at the second one. R1 we know what is R1. R3 is equal to what? R3 is equal to K into molar concentration of NO raised to X and molar concentration of O2. You have done the 2. You have double the concentration of O2 raised to 1. And now divided R3 by R. R3 by R3 is what? 0.190. So 0.192 divided by 0.096. So dividing this one, K get cancelled, NOx get cancelled, and what you get? 2 to the power of 1. 2 to the power of 1. So what you get? 2 to the power of Y is equal to 2. Therefore Y is equal to 1. Y is equal to 1. So what is this rate expression? Therefore rate expression is equal to, we shall discuss the fourth experiment later. Rate expression will be told you, right? The rate is equal to K into NO raised to 2 and O2 raised to 1. NO raised to 2 and O2 raised to 1. So no need to do all this calculation. Just you should result is in here. Therefore, it's 4 times increases. 4 times increases means the 2 to the power of X is equal to 4. 2 to the power of X is equal to 4. X is equal to 2. The concentration of NO is doubled. It increases to 4 times means the molar according to rate 2 to the power of X is equal to 4. X is equal to 4. And O2 concentration is doubled. And O2 concentration is doubled. It increases to 2 times. Then how do you write? The 2 to the power of Y is equal to 2. Therefore, Y is equal to 1. That also you can, or I can write the total expression and can find out that what is rate equation. So this is a rate. So suppose this you are written in the form of like this, minus delta R by delta T is equal to K into molar concentration of NO raised to 2 and O2 raised to 1. Suppose you write like this, it is called differential rate equation. This is very important. You are all are able to write the differential rate equation. Differential formula is equal to for a simple rate equation. So I think it's clear for you. So you can analyze the fourth result. Fourth result and analyze you can analyze. The first result, now we don't know rate is equal to what? K into NO raised to X and O2 raised to Y. O2 raised to 1. This is going to be 0.096. And last case, 0.768 is equal to K2 NO raised to NO double 2 NO raised to X and O2 is double 2 O2 raised to Y. So look at this. This is a good expression. Now you want to find out what is X and Y. Then what you will do? You divide this by this one. This is R4 by R1. What you will get? R4 by R1 is A, K get cancelled. NO X raised cancel. O2 Y raised cancel. So what you will get? 2 to the power of X and 2 to the power of Y. Or 2 to the power of X plus Y. 2 to the power of X plus Y is equal to 8. Therefore, X plus Y is equal to 3. X plus Y is equal to 3. Already we know what is X is equal to 2 and Y is equal to 1. So, this is the way to write a rate law expression. A rate law expression, we have to conduct experiment. On the basis of experiment, we have to write the rate law expression. Say by simple by looking the balance of chemical equation, right, we cannot write the rate law expression. So okay, here so sometimes here what you find, the rate law, the stoichiometric coefficient are same. The stoichiometric coefficient and powers of the concentration are same here. So what is the expression? Rate is equal to K into NO raised to 2 and O2 raised to 1. Here stoichiometric coefficient and this exponent of the concentration term are same. Total 1. In some case, it may be different also. For example, I will write one more case. What is one? CHCl3. What is CHCl3? You know what is the CHCl3? It's a chloroform. CHI3 is iodoform. Iodoform reaction, chloroform reaction, or haloform reaction you studied in a reaction. CHCl3. It's a local anesthetic. So, plus Cl2 giving rise to CHCCl4 plus HCl. Substitution reaction. So here rate by expression rate is equal to A into CHCl3 raised to 1 and Cl2 raised to half. Here one is there. Here you have written the half. Exponent factor is half. And one more expression, right? C2H5. What is this one? CH3CO C2H5. What is the what class of compound? Say ester. What is the name? Ethyl. This is acetic acid. It's acetate. So how do you name the first alkyl group, and then you have to name the carboxylic acid by replacing the acid by AD, common name. Plus water. This reaction, water addition reaction is called hydrolysis. See, water is adds across. See what happens? One side you get acetic acid, another side you get ethyl. This is called acid hydrolysis of ester in acidic medium. So here rate equation, we write the rate equation. So rate equation is only K rate is equal to K into molar concentration of ethyl acetate raised to 1 and water raised to 0. Interesting. Here, the rate of the reaction is not depends upon the molar concentration of the water. Therefore, your rate is 0. Changing the concentration of the water, the rate is not changes. Here, what is the one thing in case? When you double the concentration of ethyl acetate, the rate of the reaction is doubles. That's all. So, on the basis of experiment, you have to write this rate expression. Suppose it's written in the form of minus dr by dt. then it's called differential. Suppose you write like this, it's a simple form. Suppose in an exam, you are asked to write the differential form. How to write in this form? Minus dr by dt. Minus dr by dt is equal to K into molar concentration of ethyl acetate raised to 1 and water raised to 0. That means the rate of the reaction is not depends upon the molar concentration of the water. So in some case, it is same. In some case, it is different from the stoichiometric coefficient. The exponent factor is in some case it's same as that of the stoichiometric coefficient. In some case it may be different. Okay. So when it's the same and it is different, suppose the reaction which are taking place only one step, they are called elementary reaction. Elementary reaction. What are elementary reaction? The reaction is a single step. Only one step reaction is called elementary reaction. If the more than one elementary reaction is written, that's called complex reaction. This step ನೀವು reaction ಬರೆದ್ರಿ ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಒಂದು elementary reaction. ಒಂದಕ್ಕಿಂತ ಜಾಸ್ತಿ elementary reaction ಒಂದು reaction ಬರೆದ್ರಿ ಅಂದ್ರೆ it's a complex reaction. See, already we have studied that the SN1 and SN2 reaction. SN1 and SN2 reaction. See that. See what is this for SN1 and SN2 reaction? The tertiary butyl bromide plus OH minus ion equals to tertiary butyl alcohol plus bromide ion. This example we have given for SN1 reaction. For SN2 reaction, the CH3Cl methyl chloride plus OH minus ion equals to a methyl alcohol plus Cl minus ion. This is an example they have written for SN2 reaction. SN1 and SN2, they are reaction which are taking place. This is a single step reaction. This is called elementary reaction. Elementary reaction. In elementary reaction, how do you write? The elementary reaction, for any elementary reaction, the rate law, the exponent factor is same that of the stoichiometric coefficient. Stoichiometric coefficient too, but then exponent factor, concentration you have the exponent factor ಬರೀತೀರಿ ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಎರಡು ಒಂದೇ ಇರುತ್ತೆ. ಇದು rate law ಬರೆದ್ರೆ ಹೇಗೆ ಬರೀತೀರಿ? Rate is equal to K into molar concentration of methyl chloride into molar concentration of OH. ಎರಡು ಡಬಲ್ ಆಗುತ್ತೆ. So it's a second order reaction. For first order, this we have written here rate is equal to molar K into molar concentration of what? The tertiary butyl bromide CH3 plus Cl. It is not depends upon the OH minus ion. OH minus ion concentration raised to 0. So, see what is this one here? The exponent factor and your reaction coefficient are not same. Here, reaction coefficient is 1, its exponent factor is 0. That is, it's a complex reaction. This is taking place in a more than one step. So there, you have to take the only slowest step. Slowest step ಅನ್ನು ಮಾತ್ರ ತಗೊಂಡು ಅದಕ್ಕೆ ಮಾತ್ರ rate expression ನ ಬರೀತೀವಿ. Slowest step ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಯಾರು ಬರ್ತಾರೆ? ಒಂದು more than one step ಬರೆದ್ರೆ the each step is called elementary step. Each step is called elementary step. For example, tertiary butyl bromide. Tertiary butyl bromide, slow ionized to give it a tertiary butyl carbocation plus Br minus n is the flow step. This is a rate determining step. This is one elementary step. E elementary step in ನಾನು ಏನು ಬರೀತೀವಿ? The order na ಬರೀತೀವಿ because this is a slow step. Here the molar concentration ಯಾವ್ದ್ರ ಮೇಲೆ ಮಾತ್ರ ಡಿಪೆಂಡ್ ಇದೆ? Tertiary butyl bromide. OH minus ion coming at the first step. So the rate is not depends on the OH minus ion concentration. So this is called mechanism. Chemical kinetics also deals with the mechanism of the reaction. Okay, so this is what the rate expression. I think it's clear for you. See, ಕೊನೆಯದಾಗಿ ಹೇಳೋದೇನು? ರೇಟ್ ಲಾ ಎಕ್ಸ್ಪ್ರೆಷನ್ ನೀವು ಬರೀಬೇಕು ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಎಕ್ಸ್ಪೆರಿಮೆಂಟ್ ಅನ್ನ ಕಂಡಕ್ಟ್ ಮಾಡಬೇಕು. ಎಕ್ಸ್ಪೆರಿಮೆಂಟಲ್ ರಿಸಲ್ಟ್ ಮೇಲೆ ಯು ಹ್ಯಾವ್ ಟು ರೈಟ್ ದ ರೇಟ್ ಲಾ ಎಕ್ಸ್ಪ್ರೆಷನ್. ನೋಡಿ ನೀವು ರಿಯಾಕ್ಷನ್ ಅನ್ನು ನೋಡಿ ನೀವು ರೇಟ್ ಲಾ ಎಕ್ಸ್ಪ್ರೆಷನ್ ಬರಲಿಕ್ಕೆ ಆಗುದಿಲ್ಲ. ಸೊ ಸಿ the exponent factor ಏನನ್ನ ಇಂಡಿಕೇಟ್ ಮಾಡುತ್ತೆ? what is this exponent factor indicates? So exponential factor indicates how reaction is sensitive to the concentration of this particular reactant. For this reaction, the tertiary butyl, its rate of the reaction is not depends upon the concentration of the OH minus I. You decrease the concentration or increase the concentration of the OH minus I, the rate is not changes, but it depends upon the molar concentration of alkyl halide. See this thing you have to remember. Okay, I think you understood what is the rate law expression. Rate law expression is what? The rate of the reaction is given in terms of molar concentration of the reactant. Rate law in the rate law expression is what? The expression in which the rate is given in terms of molar concentration of the reactant. Each concentration term is raised to the power which may or may not equal to the stoichiometric coefficient of the reaction. Rate law expression of the suppose you get ಹೀಗಿದೆ ಅಂತಂದ್ರೆ A giving R giving or A giving product, A giving product. The reaction in hypothetical equation. So you are written minus dr by dt or minus dr by dt is equal to k into r to the power of 0. What is this source? The rate of the reaction is not depends upon the concentration of the R. Sheet burdre when concentration of R is doubled, the rate of the reaction is also doubled. Suppose sheet burdre when concentration is doubled, the rate of the reaction is increases to 4 times, 2 to the power of 2. Concentration of 3 burdre 3 to the power of. Concentration in 4 times burdre 4 to the power of. If 3 tandre, what is this one? And concentration is double. 2 to the power of 3 is equal to how many times? 8. Double madre 8 times concentration. So this gives the what? This exponential factor gives the what? How the rate is sensitive to the concentration of the each particular reactant. Okay. With this knowledge, you shall move to the more thing order of reaction. Ishtana heladre water nalli ಏನು ಅರ್ಥವಿಲ್ಲ. So water is very important, but ಇಷ್ಟು ಗೊತ್ತಾಯ್ತಂದ್ರೆ that's water is also easy. Water reaction. See, water is what? Sum of the powers of concentration in experiment in the rate law expression. Sum of the powers of concentration. For example, suppose you write the A plus B giving rise to C plus D. The rate is equal to A into A to the power of X and B to the power of Y. How the rate is depends upon the concentration of Y? X. A concentration of A is very little. What? Power of X. That is, the water with respect to A is X, water with respect to B is Y. The total water of reaction X plus Y is equal to N. N is the water of reaction. It's a sum. What is the water of reaction? Sum of power of concentration term in the rate expression. Powers of concentration term in weight expression is called order of reaction. The water with respect to A is what? X. Water with respect to B is what? Y. Total water of reaction is what? X plus 5. See, I give one example. K is equal to rate minus dr by dt is equal to K into molar concentration of sheet ಬರ್ತಿದ್ರೆ. What is that one? The water with respect to NO is 2, water with respect to O2 is 1, and total water of the reaction is 2 plus 1. N is equal to what? Total water of the reaction is equal to 3. If you double the concentration of both, how many times this will increase? 2 to the power of 3. See, water gives the clear idea how the rate of the reaction is depends upon the concentration of the reactor. Total, all the reactants. So water with respect to NO is what means what? So how the rate of the reaction is varies with the power of 2, concentration power of 2. So I think it's a clear for you. Now the water may be what? It may be zero. How do you write the zero water reaction? How do you write the zero water reaction? Minus PR by dt is equal to K into R to the power of 0. Or it may be 1, it may be 2, or it may be 3. More than 3 is not easy. That's because the third order reaction is very rare. More than third order. So it may be usually 0, so it may be 1 first order reaction or maximum, or it may be second, in some cases 3, or in some cases it may be 0 also. So anyway, the water may be 0, it may be a fraction, it may be a whole number, it may be negative. So how do you obtain the water? The water of the reaction is obtained by only conducting the experiment. By looking the reaction, you cannot write the water. You cannot find out the water. But in elementary reaction ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಏನು? The reaction which is taking place in a one step. ಒಂದೇ ಸ್ಟೆಪ್ ನಲ್ಲಿ ರಿಯಾಕ್ಷನ್, ಎಲ್ಲ ರಿಯಾಕ್ಟೆಂಟ್ ರಿಯಾಕ್ಟ್ ಆಗಿ ಒಂದೇ ಸ್ಟೆಪ್ ನಲ್ಲಿ ರಿಯಾಕ್ಷನ್ ಆಯ್ತು ಅಂತ ಹೇಳಿದ್ರೆ the stoichiometric coefficient and powers of the exponent are same. So here in some case it may be different also. That means what is that means? The reaction which are taking place in a more than one step, you have to write the each step more 3 or 4 steps. Suppose the reaction is there. Such a reaction are called complex reaction. Which step you have to take a slowest step. That is rate determining step. For that you have to write the water. Okay. I think it's clear for you. See, after that, one more thing we are going to discuss is the molecularity. So, before that, I'll take some one or two examples here. So, suppose you have a reaction A plus B giving rise to a product. Say just the same. They are given something like this. And A is doubled, and a concentration of A is doubled. Concentration of A is doubled. Rate is increases to 4 times. Rate is increases to 4 times. And concentration of B is doubled. The rate is not changed. B is doubled. The rate not varies. Rate of the reaction is not varies. Write the rate expression. Write the rate expression. How do you write? The concentration of A is doubled. Suppose, see, what is the rate expression? R is equal to so rate is equal to K into A to the power of X and B to the power of Y. See, you can see R1 rate of. Second case, R2 is equal to K into A to the power of X. See, you have A is doubled to A to the power of X and B to the power of Y. A is doubled. And then rate is what increases here? 2 times. Here, the 4 times. R2 is equal to 4R1. R2 is equal to 4R1. This is 4R1. Find out the X. What is X here? What happens? Divide this by this. What you get? R1, R2 cancel. K cancel. X raised to X cancel. And B raised to Y cancel. What is left? 4 by 4 is equal to 2 to the power of X. Therefore, X is equal to 2. Here, X is equal to 2. So, in second case, what you have done? You will keep the A as constant and B is double. R3 is equal to what? R3 is equal to K into A to the power of X and B to the power of Y. So here B is the here B is double R3. Here R1 is equal to R3. Therefore you can write it as R1. Divide this by this. What you will get? What you will get? 1 keep into K into K cancel. A cancel. 2 to the power of y. 2 to the power of y. Y is equal to 0. Therefore, what is this rate expression? How do you write? The rate is equal to K into A to the power of 2 and B to the power of 0. This is the rate expression. What is this one? The order with respect to A is 2 and B is 0. ಇಷ್ಟೆಲ್ಲ ದೊಡ್ಡ ಕ್ಯಾಲ್ಕುಲೇಷನ್ ಮಾಡಬೇಕಂತೇನಿಲ್ಲ. ಇಷ್ಟೆಲ್ಲ ದೊಡ್ಡ ಕ್ಯಾಲ್ಕುಲೇಷನ್ ನಮ್ಗೆ ನೋಡಿದಾಗ ಕಾಮನ್ ಸೆನ್ಸ್ ನಲ್ಲಿ ಗೊತ್ತಾಗುತ್ತೆ. ಸಿ ಎ ನ ಡಬಲ್ ಮಾಡಿದ್ರಿ, ಎ ನ ಡಬಲ್ ಮಾಡಿದ್ರಿ, ಮಾಡಿದ್ರಿ ಎ ಡಬಲ್ ಮಾಡಿದ್ರಿ, ಕಾನ್ಸಂಟ್ರೇಷನ್ ಎಷ್ಟು ಇದು ರೇಟ್ ಎಷ್ಟು 4 ಆಯ್ತು. therefore x is equal to b ನ ಡಬಲ್ ಮಾಡಿದ್ರಿ, b ನ ಮಾಡಿದ್ರಿ ಡಬಲ್ ಮಾಡಿದ್ರಿ, y is equal to 1. therefore y is equal to 0. Can write like that. So see, I will write one more example. See, maybe sometimes it's a maybe fraction also, maybe negative also. So, and when A is double, reaction rate is equal to A times or double. And A and B are double. A and B are double. Rate is equal to 4 times. Write the rate expression or write the differential rate expression. So already there is a differential rate expression where rate expression where rate expression is simple for us. Differential is minus dr by dt. See, sometimes exam I ask to write the differential rate expression. So what is one? The two reactant are there. So rate is equal to differential formula dr by dt is equal to k into a to the power of x and b to the power of y. So this is actually correct. We have to write what find out what is x and y. For first case, R1 is equal to a to the power of x and b to the power of y. In second case, R2. In the R2 is equal to R2, double and k 2a to the power of b to the power of y. Divide by this by this. What will you get? 2 to the power of x is equal to 2, therefore x is equal to 1. Here x is equal to 1. Here x is equal to 1. Okay. The fourth case, what you have done? The third experiment, what you have done? You have doubled both the concentration A and B. Rate is increases to 4 times. Therefore 4R1. 4R1 is equal to K into A to the power of x and B to the power of y. Both are double. So now we divide by this. Either you can divide by 4. R1 get cancel. X cancel. 2 to the power of x and 2 to the power of y. Or 2 to the power of x plus y is equal to 4. Or x plus 2 to the power of 2. Or x plus y is equal to 2. Therefore y is equal to 1. X is equal to 1. Therefore y is also equal to 1. So, therefore, what is the rate expression? Differential formula minus dr by dt. Dr by dt is equal to k into a to the power of 1 and b to the power of 1. It's a second order reaction. So, this thing you are able to calculate, you are able to write the rate expression. Rate expression na barlikke barbeku. Artha agtideya? So ಏನಾಗಿದೆ? So rate is equal to k into a to the power of half and b to the power of 3 pi. A to the power of half and b to the power of 3 pi. Sir, what is the order of reaction? Order of reaction is what? Powers of what? The exponent factor. What is the one? 1 by 2 plus 3 by 2. What you will get? 4 by 2. In another equation, rate, the rate is equal to k into a to the power of 3 by 2 and b to the power of minus 1. Calculate a order of reaction. Simple. 3 by 2 plus minus 1. How? So this you are able to anyway, we shall discuss the what is molecularity and other things in a next class. I think you have understood what is how the rate of the reaction is depends upon the concentration. See how the rate of the reaction is depends upon the concentration. Suppose the question is asked, then whatever we answer, by looking the rate expression only you can say. Without the rate expression, you cannot give any idea how the rate of the reaction is depends upon the concentration. But in most of the case, by varying the concentration of reactant or product, the rate is varies. How it is varies? For that you have to write the rate expression. To write the rate expression, you have to conduct an experiment. By experiment only, you can write the rate expression. By writing the rate expression only, you can see how the rate of the reaction is varies with the concentration. I think it is clear for you. The other things we shall discuss in a next class. Thank you.